So yesterday, Nintendo posted this saying that they were going to post 10 minutes of Tears of the Kingdom's gameplay. We still technically don't know much about the game, but they showed us enough to make us extremely excited, so I'm just going to be talking about every single thing I've seen, good and bad. Also, if you want, you can join the Discord server and you should subscribe. Anyways, enjoy. At first, it seems kinda similar to Breath of the Wild, and I don't know if this is a great way to start out because it looks almost exactly the same, but it is still really nice to see Link with his long hair. One of the problems I have with this shot though is that there's a Korok. The first new ability they show is called Recall, and it basically rewinds an object's motion, and it's pretty cool. It's also important to note that we saw the same rock in the other trailer of Tears of the Kingdom, so this is likely going to be the main way to get up to the sky. We then see a new enemy called a Construct. So far, it fits the game's theme pretty well. It seems like a pretty weak and easy enemy, but it's still pretty cool. One thing I'd like to notice though is after he's killed, he drops some materials, and one of the materials is called a Zonai charge, which kind of confirms that Zonai is going to be in Tears of the Kingdom. After this, the stick is on low durability, so he takes a boulder and he just puts it on the stick. Somehow, he shrinks it and he just glues it onto the stick. Boulder stick. Yeah, it's pretty amazing and it's absolutely brilliant. And this ability is called fusing. I knew that they were going to put crafting, and I didn't think it was going to be this type of crafting, but it is really, really cool and better than I thought it would be. It even says that it adds more damage and more durability, so it's kind of a useful way to make the problem of weapon durability less. It is really cool how creative you can get with this, especially that you can just make your weapons longer. Another thing is this isn't just with weapons, you can also do this with your bow and shield. With your bow, you can just attach random items and somehow it works out. Like if you attach an eyeball, it somehow just like homes in on your enemies. Don't ask me how this works. Also, ice arrows are useless now. After that, he attaches a mushroom to a shield, which seems really useless until we figure out what the mushroom does.
Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so attack!
Now, the reason that this is so great is that it opens up so many possibilities for really, really great puzzles, which is somewhat of what Breath of the Wild was lacking in dungeons, so I'm pretty excited for that. After this, he builds a boat. I don't really know what to say, but he built a boat. The building ability is called Ultra Hand, and yeah, it is really cool. We've already seen this in previous trailers, but this ability is called Ascend. Basically, you can just go through ceilings, like anywhere. So yeah, that's really useful. Also, it looks really cool. Oh, and apparently enemies can fuse weapons too, which is going to make combat really interesting. And gliding back down to the surface looks pretty fun. And yeah, that was basically the entire thing. Sorry if this video seems rushed or pointless, but I really needed to make a video about this on the first day to compete with like every other Breath of the Wild YouTuber, and I didn't have much time, so I did the best I could, and I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, subscribe.